Okay, so here it is, attempt to demonstrate using the Iridium on a 1.2 here for Warrior 1. So there's the Iridium. I'm going to open up the antenna that's going to turn on the device. Got to have a clear view of the sky. All right, and I'm now going to go over here and sit about 20 feet away under this tree where I got a little bit of shade. And as that thing boots up, we're going to be able to connect to it and then do a little download here over oceans.com's product called Weathernet. So what do we got to do here? We've got to go over here to the Wi-Fi connection and go to look for it. Okay, so it's still in the process of booting up, I guess. Sometimes these Wi-Fis can be a little bit finicky, um, but as it comes online, it should appear there as a signal for us. I'm just going to keep this video rolling, and someday maybe I'll make it shorter. So I'm clicking it again. There it is. Okay, Iridium 11325. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to connect just like any normal Wi-Fi device, and let's see where we go here. Connecting, connecting, connecting. All right. People wonder why all this stuff takes so long at times. Come on now. You can do it. All right, connected. Now it says no internet. It says open. Don't worry about that. We're connected to the device. We're not connected to the uh, to the to the internet yet. It only connects when you ask it to dial out. So what I can do here is I am now connected to the Iridium. It has not yet dialed out. Weathernet, this product from Oceans, I have installed it. It's got it has a Warrior 1 password and credentials on it, ready to go. And I covered in a separate video some of this picking whatever weather it may be that you might want to grab down. When you're on the Iridium, it's important to make sure you're only getting the files that you want. And look at that, I left some stuff down there. Check that would take a long time on the Iridium. Okay, I've got a GFS high-res global 5-day forecast of the surface pressure and of the wind. For the purpose of this, I'm just going to go for wind and not grab the pressure so that it takes a little less time. So the account should be set up here, all set for you. Should you need to use this, you open up the Iridium, fire it up, connect over the Wi-Fi, and then go to select the weather you want and say download. Now, when you do that, this window pops up. I'm just moving it here so you can see that it is a separate window that jumped up on top. It's the file transfer and control status window, and this is saying, okay, we're ready to go to connect. And that latitude and longitude and everything, that's already been filled out based upon this selected geo area. I covered that in another video for you guys, but basically the gist of it is left click on the upper left and drag down the area that you want the weather for. Okay, so over to download, file transfer control status window comes up. You say go. Now what's going to happen is it's going to connect to the IridiumGo dialer, and it's going to ask the Iridium to go out, to dial and connect to the internet, and then it's automatically going to go and grab the compressed file. Ah, shit, I realize I'm not using my microphone. I hope you can hear me. Anyways, so what you see here is a message. It says IridiumGo signal strength too low to proceed. Try again later. All right, so you can either go look at the Iridium itself, or you can keep clicking away. At one point, I had actually thought that the Iridium satellites were geostationary, but apparently they are orbiting. There's a lot of them. I'm not sure why we seem to have signal strength issues. I thought it was a little bit more reliable than I'm discovering it to be as I use it now. So I'm more. All right, so I just clicked go again. And what I found is, over the course, frankly, of really just minutes, the signal strength changes and you can get a connection. So you see here, signal strength 3 bars, activating internet services, dialing. So um, there's enough signal strength right now that it is actually attempting to dial. So let's see what happens. Okay, so that means it's connecting. It's saying negotiating, right? So dialing, then negotiating. It's got something to be, handling on the other side. It's authenticated. I don't really need to read it to you, but you can see here I'm reading off these messages, right? Connected. Now watch what's going to happen here. Contacting server. In the upper right here, once it understands the file size and the speed of this connection, it's going to give an estimated time for download. And there's a pretty good chance it's going to fail a few times on you before you ever have success due to issues with satellites. All right, so let's see what happens here. All right, so it just says, please wait 1 moment while the server processes your request. All right, it says it's downloading a file. That's good. You don't have to worry about what that file format says or anything. It's going to download it, decompress it, and put it in the folder that you want it in. Now, it's very possible that this transfer may crap out in the middle of it, and you may need to redial. It will attempt to reinitiate and get the rest of the file. We'll see if that doesn't happen here. All right, so it's been 29 seconds so far. It did not give us an estimated download time. Or did it? No, I don't see it. Normally, I thought normally I see a time over there. Anyways, it appears to be having some success, and you can see that it is going to take some time. And this is just a WIN file. This is not pressure. This was a 5-day file, high res for all of Newport, Bermuda. So let's do this because it's less than halfway there. So I am going to attempt to cancel this. And how do I cancel that? That's a good question. Shit. Now I'm just gonna, let's see, transfer. Close transfer window, transfer, force disconnect. I'm going to go with a force disconnect. Thought I did. Okay, yep, it did that. All right, so let's take another stab at this, and let's do a little tiny file here of just basically Bermuda area. I'm going to go there, and now I'm going to change this to not be 5 days, so I can click on the grid thing up here, and I can go over here, and I can say, let's give me 1 day right around Bermuda. I'm going to say finish. Let's say over here, I just unchecked that, didn't I? Look at that. All right, so it's a changed file. I'm going to say download, and hopefully we're going to have bars we're going to be able to connect. And see what happens here. Okay, great, 5 bars. Come on, give it to me. Internet services, dialing. It's a great luxury to have a broadband service, but it is dramatically more expensive. And one of the nice things about this IridiumGo is that it is portable, so you could leave it in the ditch bag, fully charged, ideally with an iPhone and a waterproof case, strapped to it or tethered to it, and that would serve as an opportunity for you to talk from that life raft. Hardwired broadband does not allow you to do that. All right, I'm taking another attempt at connecting here. Come on now. So again, as you can see, this stuff takes time. I hope this microphone is working. Great, authenticated. That means that we're connected. We're doing a little handoff, saying, hi, who are you? Who are you? Okay. What's your username and password? Contacting the server. All right. It says it's a 15 KB file over here, so it's reasonably small. Okay, and you can see that's going a whole lot faster, right? And it attempted to check for other Oceans products there for us. So deactivating, terminating, hanging up. Okay, so we've just used the Iridium and to grab some weather. Now, where did that weather go? Let's go take a quick peek. Okay, well, actually, I've got it set up to automatically explore and give you a view of that. I don't know this product very well, but I've got it here for you to be able to view an ASCII file. More on that later. Okay, so I'm going to close that. Launch Expedition. Hide the other weather files that I have here. And I'm going to go to Grip folder. And I'm going to go to Documents, Weather Files, Wizard Batch. I'm going to look at the date modified and grab the latest one, 11:28 a.m. Say open. There's that file. Say OK. And as you can see in Expedition, it is now showing a group file for down by Bermuda. All right, so reasonably straightforward is how to set up all the credentials pre-entered. Just going to fire up that Iridium Connect, which goes close to the sky, and use Weathernet. All right, see ya.